What's up, YouTube? So talking about the new card release, Kahhori, I was really interested in trying out an interesting take on the card. A lot of people are playing some pretty good decks with Kahhori, Thanos, and Victoria hand decks, but I decided I would play what has turned out to be not a very good deck, but a fun one, and this is what we ended up messing around with. It is a list that aims to get Kahhori down under Invisible Woman, and then Lady Sif away a Helicarrier to get the full complement of 7 cards in hand, and from there it's kind of just going off. Obviously, synergies are things like Collector for the Helicarrier to boost, so you're going to get like a possible 2-8, just pretty good. And then Kahhori is going to work under a Wong. You have Absorbing Man to double up the Kahhori. All in all, it comes together to be very inconsistent, and I tried to do a couple things to mitigate the inconsistency, but at the end of the day, it's not a very good deck. Maybe there's a shell in the future that uses Helicarrier, but it's probably just a meme. But I had some fun wins that I'll show you. A heartbreaking loss, I think, is going to be in there too, but let's go card by card. This one's a little less competitive and serious than some of the other decks that I put out there, but still fun to go over, I think. So first you got Zabu. This deck has a few 4-drops, of course Kahhori, Iron Lad, Absorbing Man, Wong, that you'd want to hit. So Zabu, it's just all over the meta these days, and a no-brainer in a deck with this many 4-drops, especially like a combo-y deck. You want those 2-3s on 6 if you can. Thaddeus, this card's here for one purpose only, to draw Helicarrier. The deck can work without Helicarrier, but that's the engine at the end of the game to be able to get a bunch of Kahhori hits off. So Thaddeus is here just to hopefully get that one draw. There's one card in the deck with 10 power or more, and it's Helicarrier. I do think this is some territory that Thaddeus could eventually work in more, where it's like, I'm trying to draw one combo piece, the deck has that one combo piece, and if it does, awesome, did the job. So in that way, it's just like I don't know, it worked okay. It did sometimes do its job, but a lot of times we were just playing a 2-2 that Helicarrier was already in hand, so probably doesn't make the most sense, but it's interesting design space, I think. The Collector, this is here only for the Helicarrier play, pretty much. I had Sentinel in the deck for a while, but I don't know. Not sure on that one. He's good. He's probably not necessary to this idea of a deck. Grandmaster, you're using this kind of at the end of the game usually for Kahhori. You can also use it on Zabu if you really need it to early in the game. That's about the extent of its uses. Invisible Woman, this is cool as long as Eliath isn't seeing play a lot. You're gonna, or Cosmo is not great for Invisible Woman, but if you're not seeing a lot of that, you Invisible Woman on one of the side lanes, and then you can just safely put down your Kahhori on turn 4, even though you're not ready for the Sif Helicarrier play yet. And then you just build up, you can do Wong and then Kahhori under it, and then Absorbing Man or Grandmaster. And that's the idea with Invisible Woman. Sebastian Shaw, this is too good with Kahhori. I mean, it just gets huge, especially with the number of procs that this deck can do. I feel like any Kahhori deck is pretty much going to run Sebastian Shaw, which is cool. It's nice to see the card outside of Surfer, honestly. Lady Sif, this is here, again, much like Thaddeus, just to discard Helicarrier. It's one role on the deck. You're not going to play it if you don't have Helicarrier in hand, but if you do, it buffs up the Collector a lot and gets your Kahhori ready for a ton of targets. Wong is here for the Kahhori plays. Pretty self-explanatory. Absorbing Man, same thing. It's for doubling up on the Kahhori, hopefully on a Wong. Sometimes you accidentally do it on a Sif or something, but that's why it's here. Iron Lad is, you're not going to draw everything. It's a combo-y deck, so hopefully at the end of the game, maybe you have 1 or 2 cards left in deck. Iron Lad can hit one of them. I know it seems like I play Iron Lad in every deck, but just the type of deck I like to play, the fun combo-centric decks, they make good use of a card that digs you 1 card deeper. Kahhori, this is a Kahhori deck. There's Kahhori. And Helicarrier. It's kind of the unique part of the deck. Never play this card. I love the Stan Hip variant, and it's fun that they now added that the variants of this type come out of card generator cards. So getting a ton of Dan Hip variants out of the Helicarrier is the best part about the deck, honestly. So that's the deck. It's a lot of fun. Let's get into some gameplay. You'll see what I mean. Okay, so we got the Helicarrier already. And the Kahhori. Collector's nice to have. Oh. Can't play it now. Okay, and we got the Sif. Looks like we got a fellow player. Just Wong and Iron Laden deck. Put my own collector down here. I'm sure they're playing a more traditional, maybe Victoria hand style Kahhori deck. Or it could just be a discard deck, but that might be an interesting little fusion. Kind of discarding goes against wanting to add cards to hand with for Kahhori though, but I don't know. Maybe there's some in between. No, it is discard. I don't think we have enough to beat Doc and discard. Okay, so this would be a decently sized Kahhori, if that's what I want to do. Yeah. Something like this. Just absorbing man. Okay. So they're probably gonna move Meek over. If I gave him Zabu, that'd be like a at least 7 power. They don't have Bullseye down for extra discards, but they might still play something. Maybe I just abandoned Castle Zemo. Do something like this. No, we can't win the middle lane. We'd have to do a stack. Give them Zabu, Invisible Woman, Sif. Collector'd get 5. I'm gonna try for it. So they have to give us something. Give us a swarm. So we gain 1 on that exchange. Scorn and Colleen. So they're gonna have 10, I'm gonna have 11. I think we might have pulled it out. That was a fun one. Okay, Zabu. Had to decide there between Thaddeus and Invisible Woman. I wouldn't have drawn anyway that turn. Definitely just want to get Wong out. Do I want to just go Wong here? Kahhori. Okay, cool. Next turn we Shaw and Grandmaster. Oh, they get our Thaddeus, probably, right? Or Grandmaster. This deck probably plays like Juggernaut. Okay. So, I would love Absorbing Man, potentially. Just Collector. Shaw. I think we're just going for 2 lanes. Hold on. Maybe not, actually. Pretty full over here. Okay, so this is Absorbing Man no matter what. And then we just Sif. All right. Okay, we'll see if we can add enough power over here. I think we might. Oh yeah, come on. Come on. 2 hits. Nice. Beat the Juggernaut. I'm thinking Thaddeus right now. And the reason I'm thinking Thaddeus is I don't want them to know what I am yet. They got like a Wiccan, maybe Victoria Hand, Kahhori type thing going. gonna try to sneak Wong in. We did not sneak Wong in. Playing Kahhori down here, we would only get 8 points. Maybe we just go for that for right now. Enjoy our Helicarrier. Shaw. Collector. Next turn we Sif Grandmaster. Oh, they're giving us Luna. It's kind of huge. This lane's gonna be stacked. So it's basically the only way we have it. And I have priority, so I'm gonna snap. This deck plays Shang-Chi. Guess we'll find out. Oh wait, hold on. Ah, man. Okay, Isong, give me something small. No, hoisted by my own Helicarrier. Oh. Oh, that was painful. Oh, I hate to see that. Okay, we got our collector, we got your fire hair. It's kind of a fair trade. Throw down Shaw over here. Ooh, the Ebony Maw. That's helpful. Wongers. Oh, I think I'll snap this. Okay. Okay, hate Mindscape. Oh, don't worry, the TVA's here. Yikes. A martyr could bite you, my dude. Okay. Not your typical win. I'll take it. I think Mojo World might be our invisible woman lane if we draw it. Although that hood might be getting vipered over to me. Oh, the forge. So it's like a Misery Mill Fire Hair deck, maybe? I only did that because Sakar is going to pull one down. And unfortunately, I pulled a Sentinel, but you know, we get some collector power going. Why not? We just gotta draw Kahhori, it's fine. We no longer can win Mojo World, I think. But how hard could it be to draw in the Kahhori, you know? We can even Iron Lad into it like pro gamers. There goes Thaddeus. They might have cabled our Kahhori already. Shaw. So, do we just Lad now and hope to hit it before they steal it away with Fire Hair or Misery? They're going to do it anyway this turn. So... maybe we can win Mojo World. No, I don't think we can. Okay, they hit Invisible Woman. Oh, I forgot about that, darn it. There's two cards in there. One of them is definitely Kahhori, right? Woo! You'll never know. I mean, it must have been. They wouldn't have retreated if they had our Kahhori. So if you enjoyed those games, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'll have more coming out every week as the new cards release, and just whenever I'm struck with a little bit of creativity, you could call it. This one, kind of a failed experiment. I'm going to keep it in the bag, use it for weekend missions, and maybe tweak it in the future, see if we can get it more consistent. But it was fun. I had a good time. I hope you did too. Thanks for watching. Later.